I am in service to my children for quite some time. I'm no stamp, like God no. But anyway, let me stop kidding around. It is Sunday night, July 19th, 2020. We made it, y'all. We made it. And I say that with such excitement and joy because the gratitude for still being alive and breathing is real. Okay? Real, 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 real. To my Facebook family, what's up? Your goddess is here. Rebel Jones here to slay the negative thoughts, slay the hatred, slay the vanity, slay, and bring back to life thus the joy of being alive. If you're not familiar with Find Your ID NYC, let me tell you a little bit about us so that we can get to know each other a little better, okay? Find Your ID NYC is a global creative agency that specializes in brand development and strategy, talent representation, such as moi, and content creation. We as a community, we work with forward-thinking companies to execute an array of brand activations by connecting our client with top and innovative talent, again, such as we. So now that you know a little bit about us, you have to get to know a little bit about Pink. We're here to uplift women in this artistry industry, okay? It used to be you just take a picture and do a little stick figure, but now we're taking photography classes. We're teaching one another how to do what it do on the YouTube University. And more importantly, we're here live on Instagram, giving ourselves the chance, no longer looking for someone to give it to us, but we're saying yes, stepping up to the plate for what we say we want in life and doing the damn thing. Now, I want to shout you out, audience, for staying tuned as long as you have, for following us here on Find Your ID NYC. Make sure you go follow us at Pink NYC as well. And don't forget to hit your girl, Rebel Jones, up on Living Rebel _ That's right. The complexities in my paradigm is crazy, all right? It's an adventure when you effing with me. I'm just saying. It's the truth. Okay? Living Rebel _ And you're watching Pink Talks on Find Your ID NYC. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned because we have a lot to talk about, okay? We're not so much doing an interview. We're going to be giving you updates about what you can do to really change your environment, to change your neighbor's lifestyle, as well as to make that money, honey, okay? That's my thing tonight. I'm gonna okay it tonight. Get that from my sister. Talk to her a lot. Shout out to my sister, China Jones, okay? See? Anywho, we have fundraisers, right? And we also have dope panel events coming up. So you do not want to miss any of the things that we're doing as a collective here at Find Your ID NYC. Pink Talks is specifically made to uplift the women in our artistry industry. Am I saying that? I am. Artistry industry, it's a thing, okay? The reason why we focus on females is because we recognize that if you can teach a woman something, she can feed a nation with the knowledge that she has. And I put that in my own words, but you probably know where that came from. If you do, go ahead and drop that right there. But it is important that you teach the woman, grow the woman, nourish her like the gentle, beautiful rose that she is. But that strength, those vines, it comes so deep-rooted into our politics, into our livelihoods. Speaking of politics, many of you know that we're all in this together. Whether positive or negative, COVID-19 has disrupted some of our way of living. But for artists and innovators like myself and people here at the Find Your ID NYC platform, we believe in creating new opportunities, digging into what we call the guerrilla style and bringing it to life for those people who want to be inspired, who want to be shooken up and have their foundation shifted into the way of their destiny. And so together we will. We understand that the politics is not always correct, but what we love and understand the most is how we can come together to discuss what solutions we can create together. Community, community, community. Okay, hashtag it. To communicate clearly here on Find ID NYC Instagram page, we want to come across with more information and resources for you to get your ducks in a row. Okay, because you got to get them right. Don't wait for things to go back to normal. It was never normal. We got to go forward to shake up the foundations of those people who want to stay docile in hatred and riots and pain and all that unnecessary energy that we might be wasting. We want to put our energy into uplifting organizations that are truly working together day in, day out to make sure that they can get hold of authorities and officials in office to make those policies and laws enforced for our good. Now, for artists, you're probably wondering, hey, I'm not really into that, but how can I be a part of that movement? Well, check out our link on Find Your ID NYC. You can find out more about the fundraiser and what we do here in this marketing agency. For Pink Talks, well, you know what we're doing. We're throwing shows and panels to get you all excited about what to do next with your career. You create your career. No one has to tell you what to do. And money at this point, we're learning. We're learning that currency, it requires us to be there. Okay, it's not going to move on its own. Someone has to push that button for the machine to work. And if it's you, then, well, you know, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the person who's willing to do the work and get it done so we can meet the needs of the people, us, together. Okay, so let's talk about this panel that Pink is creating for us. This panel is going to educate you and not none of that ballpark stuff, you know, kind of there next to gotta hop the fence to get all the details. I'm talking about the opportunity to ask your questions to business professional owners, CEOs, designers who are not just about the fame and getting over 100K of people to follow them on Instagram, but truly in it for the equity. Okay, and so if you're about expansion, this is the time to do it. Okay, get to the Pink panels. You can find out more about how to reserve your spot, or, you know, pretty much just say, hey, I'm gonna be there next week by going to the link in the bio at Pink NYC. Okay, so the people that we have on the panel, like I mentioned earlier, business owners and curators, content curators. We also have professors. Okay, to be a professional, you have to master the knowledge of which you're trying to attain. And so therefore, we're bringing to you professionals, right? Not just showing up on time and getting the work done by the deadline, but those people who are willing to do the work that's not due for another 5 years from now, who are willing to build that foundation so that you and I can have a platform to build our foundation. I mean, it's like we stacking up, okay, and we expanded. Okay, and if you want to expand, you're definitely tuned into the right spot. So thank you. Thank you, Queen Ayesha. Oh. Love, 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 love. And again, for you that's viewing, make sure you come in Pink panel right now. Go follow us at Pink NYC. Hit that link in the bio. Get more information about how you can become part of the movement. Okay, like, hey, I'm already moving, Rebel. Yes, but in what direction? And it's okay. It's okay to sometimes know that what direction you're going in and then figure out that it's not exactly what you want, right? Because that too shall pass. That too shall pass. Now, more about these CEOs and these amazing women. Okay, the panel is full of women. So if you think that you're going to come there and find you a man, not that night, honey. Not that night. Come on another night. But coming up soon in the panel next week on 26th. Or 26, you want to make sure that you're not looking for a man or looking for a woman. This is serious business, y'all. So our business owners and our designers and CEOs and professors are going to answer some of your questions, but they're also going to give you insight about what it is you need to do to secure your income, to secure your creativity, and actually doing the work. I know a lot of us want to just go to LegalZoom and have them do our work, but you have to really read the paperwork. And so when we find ourselves having to read through paperwork and comprehend what we're filling out and what we're putting our name on, it might get kind of overwhelming, and we might not have that person to turn to and ask those questions. So coming to this panel, you have that opportunity to really ask the questions that you've been thinking about. Remember, the only stupid question is a question that's not asked. Okay, so make sure you ask the question. It's the only way you're going to get the answers that you need. Okay, what's up, Queen? Men can't and don't know how to do fucking shit. We gotta teach them. Part of the girl, you was already blunt. How am I pardon something that you already was? Nah, it's okay. You express yourself. You know what? She done took the conversation someplace else. But let's finish up about that panel. But I do have a response for you. Okay, sis, you are a queen. So Michelle Cadore is a business owner of 40 brands. She's a designer, CEO, and visionary behind Yes, I Am Incorporation, which was established in 2016. Okay, she is pretty much one of those people who has an idea, does the research, and acts on it, and continues to go through the trial and error until she gets exactly what she wanted, right? And the power behind knowing what you want is knowing that you already have it, right? Because you have the idea, and so you have to expand on that idea and really take not just risk, right? Everything you do in life is a risk. Going outside and breathing toxic air is risky, but you do it. But you do it every day, right? But really acting on your faith, your vision, is what I believe Michelle kind of offers. 40 brands. Imagine doing 40 brands by yourself. You need a team, but to even have the vision to bring to the team is what's so phenomenal about our visionary women and artists. So we're also bringing out LaCinna Arnold. She's a marketing professor, come in from Brooklyn College. So make sure that you tune into this panel. Okay, the dates are provided after these messages. Okay, we have Ayesha, Khanna, who is also a business owner and designer. We have Seville. I'm going to call her Seville O, okay, but her name is also going to be promoted. So make sure you tune in for Seville. She's a marketing professor. And we also have Shanira Monet, who's a business owner. And of course, our one and only Imani Jones will also be joining us at the panel. Okay, so if you're just now tuned in, we're giving you guys updates about what's going to be going down next week. Okay, we love bringing our females to this platform where they can perform and answer personal, in-depth questions about their experience as females in this music industry and or any multidisciplinary industry. But tonight, we're going to be bringing professionals on a different level. See, women got so many levels and so many, so many avenues and streets and boulevards, you know what I'm saying? So on this level, we want to bring out the business of it all. See, it's cool. I could look cute and throw on something and make, not nurse for about a couple of hours, and you might see some plumpness, but we're talking about out there in the world. You got to not just do the paperwork, but you got to comprehend the paperwork that you're filing. And these women being a business owner and taking ownership means you also have to be responsible for other people who are also joining you in the making of your business. Okay, so we got to have you all here for the panel next week. It's necessary. Pink Talks goes to Pink Panel real quick. Okay, I see I got my I try to wear like a nice shade of pink. I try to show up for y'all. I try to show up. But yeah, y'all see my symbol. Follow me. Follow me. I'm having too much fun with myself right now. Just wait. But tune in. So again, with these business owners, you want to take the advantage of asking them questions like, what is an LLC? A lot of us know what it is, but truly, how can it benefit me in the long run, like 10 years from now? Okay, those are questions that I suggest you be prepared to ask. How long does it take? How much money should I invest in my company right now? How do I look at revenue? As a business owner, how do I look for an attorney? Do I go on Google and just type in attorney, or is there a proper avenue to go down, a website to actually find legitimate attorneys that are affordable? How does the pay goes? Asking those questions is important because that's the process that you're going to be going through as an artist, right? And as an entrepreneur. in some sense. Whether you have a product or your product is the medium, such as communications, or you might be a producer or videographer, and you want to make a staple in your field, and you're trying to figure out, well, I got to get the next best, hottest celebrity artist to shoot, and then people will come for me. But really, you can just go through Find Your ID NYC and be connected to other professionals so that you can not only build your portfolio, but that you can get the recognition that you need and desire to monetize your work. Okay, so make sure you stay tuned. The Blackout fundraiser. Now, I just want to briefly go over this. Again, you can find the link at Find Your ID NYC bio, and you will find out all the details that you need to know about the fundraiser. But because this is such a sensitive topic to us pink girls, we need to get like a jacket that says Pink Talks. So all the marketing people watching this, definitely make that happen. Just like, like on Grease, where they had the pink jackets, pink ladies. I want one that says Rebel. But yes, just making light of it all, because it is truly a sad but real topic. And that is that we have to claim and take ownership for this title that was also given to us. And that's the word Black, right? Not Indigenous, not the name of the land in which I come from, but just called Black. And so we have so many people and organizations and stores and businesses that are saying that for Black lives, but really they're using this opportunity, right? They're opportunists in increasing sales and increasing draw-ins. And unfortunately, there have been a statistics percentage of people that, like myself, might feed into the temporary happiness of buying a product, right? And now we're only buying Black products, and some people are only buying products from people who recognize themselves of color. I roll my eyes and I mean that shit, like transparent, okay? Pink Talks. We're gonna get real with y'all. Okay, these panels getting ready for this shift of ownership and really doing the work, right? Many of us have already been doing the work, but now that we're linking up, we're all held accountable. So you need to know this, okay? We are artists who are brown skinned and called Black. So now there's a blackout this and a blackout that, but we need to be really mindful of our nationalities. And when we're doing fundraisers and we're supporting other people who are already established and supporting this movement, this change, this necessity to improve as a nation, really, not a race, a nation. We hit bump roads because we're saying, is it really for us, right? We're not ignorant to the fact that change needs to happen, but we've tried multiple ways of doing it. But the comfort of my home shelters me from the reality. We can't be comfortable. And it doesn't mean you can't be passionate and show up and be lovable to yourself and still do the things that make you happy. But your happiness also adds to the collective. And so here at Find Your ID NYC and Pink Talks, we keep it very real, very honest, and very innovative, right? We can't go into the future sad and mopey and distressed and angry, right? We're going to leave that mentality. We're saying no to that mentality. We're not receiving that, right? It's tough, it's struggle, because giving birth to something new is new. It's painful. Your body is experiencing something it's been prepared for. So in a sense, as a collective here at Find Your ID NYC and Pink NYC, we recognize that there needs to be a change, where our tone might seem bubbly and creative and uplifting, because that is the environment we want to live in. That is the environment we're going to live in. So we're not ignoring what needs to be done. And this fundraiser is going to allow the organizations and pockets of people who can make pink talks happen, who can make photographers meet with models, that meet with designers, that meet with media special hosts, such as myself, to create and showcase the message for you. Right? We're creators. All of us, even doctors, nurses. You create an atmosphere for your patient. Magazine creators create the images and words that put forth to a person's mind, planting that inception. Right? Mothers that are at home doing that alchemy over the stove, creating the meal for your family. Gardeners, creators, all artists. Okay? And that's why you need to come to this panel next week so that you can get the info you need, right? The cool thing about this panel, because it's virtual, you will be given a link, right? Possibly sometimes when you could dive in, like you got to tap into the frequency. So make sure you come to the panel. There is an opportunity for you to join the stream. This is my excited face. You get to join the stream and ask these people questions like eye to eye. Like, so did you really make $2 million last year? And how did you do it? How did you do it? That pink. That pink be creasing. That pink be creasing is what I said. One of my still my, making up words for me. But yes, panel 2020 next week. Don't miss it. Rebel Jones, follow me. Okay? Any questions for me? The Queen was talking to me. What's up, Queen? You still here with us? Are you still here? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about ownership. We're talking about business. We're talking about expansion, honey. Jupiter is in our favor. Get aligned with your yes. Get in alignment with your yes. Get in alignment with your yes. Get in alignment with your yes. Okay? You're going to get in alignment with your yes. Also, the Eventbrite link on Find Your ID is going to give you more information about the panel, okay, and about the fundraisers and so on. So make sure you get to the link on Pink NYC for the panel, and for the fundraiser, you can go to the link in the bio and Find Your ID NYC. I'm Rebel Jones, your one and only goddess host. It's with the most. It's you can find me on my account, Living Rebel, 2 L's, E__. Ask me questions. Let me know how we can help promote your brand. Maybe you might be the next artist that we interview. So definitely let us know if you're interested in being interviewed. You might be an artist, a dancer, rapper, singer, poet. You know what I mean? Just slide up in those DMs like it's Slippery Tuesday. And we can get you in and out. Promote you. Love yourself. Be yourself. Cherish yourself. And more importantly, remember that you are a resource of the source. So therefore, be kind to others because we are one. Rebel Jones, Pink Talks panel next week. Be there. We'll get left in 3D. Get it? Peace, y'all. Peeky, my computer. Yes, Facebook.